Hello, everybody. So as the moderator of the Henderson group for this week, we will be reviewing the mud cookies in Haiti video and everyone's responses. In overview, the video showed women and children right there taking part of the making of these cookies. They're made from overwhelming amounts of dirt, vegetable shortening, and occasionally some salt or pepper or possibly sugar. They dry out in the sun on the ground where people are walking, even near open sewage areas. From watching the video, you very quickly realize how poor of a situation these people are in to have to resort to eating these, especially when you get into pregnant women and young children eating these. So overwhelmingly, everyone had common experimental research questions that dealt with the effects of these cookies on people's health, on what kind of troubles it could possibly cause an infant from a mother who was eating these. Sarah shared with everybody the question of, is there a difference in development of the children who ate these mud cookies versus those who didn't? People who responded were absolutely in favor that there is going to be a difference. These cookies not only make people physically ill, but they are made in an area that is not whatsoever sanitary. Everyone seemed to be in agreement that these cookies absolutely could pose to be a factor in the difference of a child's development. I had added that there possibly are other factors. Not that the mud cookies aren't, they certainly are. But that less than half of Haitian children receive health care. They just do not have access to it. This could be a factor as well. On top of that, just saying that there could be developmental delays or developmental differences caused by the lack of health care, assuming that there are treatable and preventable infections, diseases, things like that, that could have been taken care of if there would have been access to health care. But nonetheless, absolutely agree that there is probably a difference in their development. Nicole stated that she thought the overall health in adults who ate the mud cookies would differ from the overall health of those who did not eat the mud cookies. So comparing the Haitian adults who had eaten them and American adults who didn't. Again, overwhelmingly people, Nicole and I commented saying that, number one, it's hard to put ourselves in that situation, but also that there certainly would be a difference. With the mud cookies, you're obviously in a situation where you are in a starvation state that you would have to resort to eating those. So absolutely there could be a difference. Lauren posed the question relating to infants born of mothers who ate the dirt mud cookies. I certainly agreed that there would be a difference from a newborn born to a Haitian woman who ate the mud cookies versus a Haitian woman who did not eat the mud cookies. Nicole also commented saying that she also agrees that there could definitely be nutritional deficit in those newborns from the women who ate the cookies. Certainly would be a good experimental question. I think the results would be that there definitely is a difference associated with the women's children who had consumed them. I asked the question regarding the relationship between children eating the mud cookies and receiving adequate nutrition. So I was posing the hypothesis that the children who ate the mud, when children ate the mud cookies, more often adequate nutrition would fall. Assuming that they are resorting to eating the cookies because they're in a starvation situation, and the cookies themselves do not pose any type of nutritional significance, in that their main ingredient is dirt. It's a very sad situation that they likely are being a bit misled, saying that there is a good source of calcium, vitamins, minerals in this dirt. But the reality seems to be that there isn't so much, and that it actually is making them sick, which could cause GI issues like diarrhea, vomiting, things like that. And then that leads to further problems like dehydration and absolutely not receiving adequate nutrition. So possibly the mud cookies could be, instead of proving to be something that they would be getting food in their bellies, it actually is making them sick, putting them at a worse place than they started before they had eaten them. However, I understand the reasoning for eating them, because you just can only be starving for so long. You need something in your belly, as the woman in the YouTube video stated. So overall, it was a great discussion. Everyone definitely was on the same page that these mud cookies are an issue, and certainly need to be further investigated of how significant these health problems could be. And even, you know, it would be nice to look at what can we do to make it so that people don't have to resort to eating mud. Thank you to everyone who contributed this week. Lauren, Nicole, and Sarah. The discussion was great. Feel free to comment below, and I'll see you next week.